everyone, it's Diabetic Danica, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is very prevalent in a diabetic's life, and that is needles. So if you don't know already, I had a severe needle phobia when I was first diagnosed that took counseling to get out of. I have a video about that. It's called Needle Phobia, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description. But I just kind of want to talk about the psychological toll, I guess, it has of having to take needles every day and how it can still be tough even after 12 years. So even though after about a year of being diagnosed, I was finally able to give my own shot and I, checked all my blood sugars myself and all that, I still to this day sometimes have moments where I just really don't want to poke myself. And it's not so much with blood sugar checks because I feel like I'm so used to those because you get them, I get them 4 to 10 times a day. So those not so much, but with infusion set changes and even sometimes the Dexcom sensor, I can still clam up a little bit. But I've noticed this only happens if I think about it too much. So if I just kind of do things quickly, get in there, get it done, boom, then it's not that big of a deal. But if I, for instance, am literally sitting with the set on me and just like waiting to insert it, if I don't just do it, my brain starts overanalyzing and freaking out a little bit. Basically, the longer I wait, the more intense my anxiety gets. Especially when I was first getting used to infusion sets, because the kind I use have a built-in inserter and it's super loud and you actually have to press, I feel like, pretty hard to get it to go in. They're the Inset 30s and it kind of has to click just right, and so you always you squeeze and you feel like it's gonna go in and then it doesn't and you're just like, come on, just go in, you're freaking me out. But I kind of want to talk about a couple tips of things that I do to help myself with being scared of needles even to this day. Text message. So if you want to know how I dealt with it when I was first diagnosed, again, that other video, but for nowadays, I honestly just try to distract myself. So I guess the first thing, I already said it, is I get in there and get it done quickly. I don't overthink it. I don't sit there with the needle or the inserter on my body for a long time, psyching myself out. Same with the Dexcom sensor. I don't sit there waiting to push it in. I just put it on and boom, before I can even think about it. Another thing I do is I distract myself. So I guess I do this a little bit less than I used to, but a lot of the time I would sing to myself. Just a little bit, just like one line of a song I really like, just while I was pushing the inserter button, just because, like I said, it's such an anxiety thing where you're squeezing and you think it's going to go in and it doesn't because it has to get it just right. I would just sing one line of a song. I think it was I think a lot of the time, I love Taylor Swift. It was You Belong With Me, and so I'd be like, you belong with me, as I was inserting it, just to distract my mind, just to put my mind on something else. It also helps to watch TV. Put on a show, put on a movie that you like or that you find distracting, and really put your mind on that while you're actually putting it in. If you can double task like that. Obviously, since I've been doing this for a while, it's not hard for me to put it in physically, but mentally is the hard part, so I need to distract myself. Also, talking to other people can be distracting. Maybe you don't want somebody talking to you while you're doing it, but I think for me, if I'm talking to somebody else, my mind is there and not on the needle going into my body. And it also hurts less. When I film the videos of me inserting my pump or inserting my Dexcom and I say, oh, that didn't hurt at all, I mean it, because I'm so distracted with the fact that I'm trying to explain what I'm doing, I'm filming a video, I'm talking. All of that makes it so that I'm not anxious about it going in and it doesn't even hurt. So I think distraction and quickness is the best thing for needle phobia. At least now. At first, I think quickness would not be because I was so scared, but now that it's more routine, I think that quickness and distraction is awesome. Because when I overthink anything, it can spiral sometimes. So now I want to hear from you. What are tips that you can give to other diabetics about what you do to help yourself with needles? I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but some people that have diabetes say they didn't have any trouble with needles. It was fine from day one. They gave their own shot, bada bing, bada boom. And I just want to say you are very blessed because it was not that way for me. But I guess we all have our different struggles. So if you have any things that you do to help making, needle pushing in easier, please tell me in the comments below so we can all share the wisdom and see what works for others. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I make new videos a lot. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, and all those links will be in the description. Bye!